So I finally found a little bit of time to make another video for you guys and for myself, of course. This is to present my new Opel Astra, or if you wish, a Vauxhall or Holden for those living down under. This one is 1.6 by turbo diesel with a very cool engine. And now this video is about things that I don't like about this car, but don't get me wrong. In general, I found it quite good. I think especially the engine is very good. There is few things that I like about it a lot, and maybe if you wish I will make another video about that. But I would like to tell you about the things that I don't really like. Well, let's start with the spare car key, which doesn't look very clever, as you can see, especially comparing it to the regular one. I don't really understand why would they want to save money on this spare key. So that's the first thing. Second thing is the quality of the under steering wheel compartment, which it's cool to have, and I keep few things there for tidying up the car, but look at that. It's like a cheap piece of plastic that I can easily bend with my hands, and there is no damping on it or anything like that. It closes quite loud as well. The next thing is the distance to the indicator lever. That is quite far, especially if you want to use the driver info system, which part of it is held in this lever, so it's quite far. You have to take your hand off completely from the steering wheel to reach it and to manipulate it. Then there is a very loud way the car boot shuts. This is the Sport Tourer version, which is the estate in normal language. The damper maybe is too hard, so when you shut it, it's very noisy. Next thing is the lamp in the car boot. Which is pointless. There is one small lamp, it's not even LED, that when it's dark it provides almost no help. Another thing I don't like is the fact that on the rear area there is no connection to cigarette socket, or not mentioning LED, not mentioning USB socket, and the fact that there is only one USB socket in the front of the car. There is another cigarette socket, a 12-volt socket in the front that I used to install the extension for 2 USB, but that's not as neat. I would say that if you use that space for one socket, you should use it for fitting another one. There is easily one more space that would be then used for front and rear seat if needed. Well, I started having intermittent problems with start-stop system. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It feels like it needs a warm-up before it starts working. That was not the case initially in few first weeks. This car has only 1 month now, less than 1,000 kilometers. I would expect things like that not to break so quickly, or if that's a problem, of course. Another thing that annoys me is the rear parking sensor, which sometimes switches even when I'm waiting for the green light. So it just switches on and gives the noise that scares me a little bit. Oh yeah, and in general there is not too much extra space. Well, you've got these side pockets that fit quite a lot. You've got under arm rest that fits a little bit, and these two slots for bottles. But if you look at the glove compartment, it fits my user manual and some wipes, but not much more than that. Yeah, talking about user manual, I read it a little bit. I was trying to find some information about the infotainment system, especially the ones that is shown on this steering wheel. And unfortunately, it does provide some information, but doesn't show all the types of systems installed in the Opel. So in this case, for example, it shows the older versions with the arrows, explains it. It also shows this one, but without explanation of each part. So I had to find the information somewhere else, unfortunately. And that should be it. As I said, in general, I like this car. I find it comfortable, and there is, multiple things that I like about it. It just got me annoyed with this few little things and these intermittent problems that appeared so quickly, and I will have to report them sooner or later to get it sorted as part of warranty. Okay, if you have any questions, any comments, please do. I always enjoy answering your questions. They're always very helpful, even if not all of them are very positive. We're just human. We make mistakes. Obviously, you will find some inconsistencies in what I'm saying as well. Well, once again, thank you very much, guys, and have a great day.